Ghost Cobb here on the side porch, as always. And today I'm coming to you with another review. And hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this won't be like the last. Friend of mine and I were talking, and first I want to thank y'all for all the kind words and support that you gave me, because I think everybody kind of got the feeling that I was really disappointed with that review. I was extremely disgusted. The last thing I want to do is to get on here and tell you guys not to buy this cigar, or I recommend not to buy this tobacco. So I don't like bashing companies. I didn't even want to do that for pipes and cigars, but you know, you have to be honest. You have to share your experiences, because like I was told growing up, there are consequences to everything you do. Sometimes the consequences are good, sometimes the consequences are bad. And you just have to be able to accept both. So therefore, I'm giving you both. Today is going to be different though, I think. A lot different for me, because when I do a review, I prefer to smoke 3 or 4 bowls before I do it. Just because that way I have a little more time to pick up the flavors and, you know, how did it burn. I mean, you can't really judge it on one burn. Just like a cigar review. You really shouldn't send one cigar to a cigar review person and say, here, review this cigar. Because if it gets a bad burn, or it's got stems in it, or it tunnels, they're going to give it a real bad review. And that cigar may not deserve that. It may have just been a fluke. I mean, after all, they're handmade. So, you know, there's an example, of course. So today, Missouri Meerschaum's Devil Ants Cuddy. Boy, that amber stem's really starting to tint up beautifully. Love that, Scott, at aristocob.com. And today, we are going to be doing Cornell and Diehl's Haunted Bookshop. I will tell you guys, Cornell and Diehl has become one of my favorite blenders. I don't know what it is. Everything I've touched of theirs lately, I have absolutely loved. Three Friars has become a very good blend for me. I want to do that one too, but I was a little wired and stoked this morning, and I didn't want to come on here and do that and be hooting and hollering and waving my hands like a mad Italian or something. So I figured I'd do this and settled out. Got myself a cup of mud in my beautiful Abraham Lincoln mug that I got in Gettysburg. That's the monument there, and that's an actual copy, I guess, of his actual writing from the address. Love that mug. Holds about, I'd say about 14 ounces. That's a big mug. That's a big boy cup there of coffee, so it is. So, I like stuffing things, where sometimes he talks about stuff, and occasionally things. I love his channel. I've kind of copied his way of doing things, because I wanted to do a review and I want my videos to look good, with a little bit of madness to them, kind of like Smoking Pipeliner, you know. So, Cornell and Diehl's Haunted Bookshop. It is a Burley-based blend. See, kids, that's why I don't edit videos. I will not edit a video. Idiot. I will not edit a video, because I want everyone to see Ghost Cobb for what he really is, which is the village idiot. Yes, I am the village idiot. Just kidding. The type of tobacco, it is a Burley based. I need to drink more coffee. Maybe that's my problem. And in my mug, it is Starbucks Turnpike, or Pike Place. Pike Place. My wife bought it for me. Alright, back to the review. The cut is ribbon. It is a ribbon cut tobacco. It can be purchased in 2-ounce tins, 8-ounce tins, or in Ghost Cobb's way, bulk. I bought 2 ounces and gave some to Uncle Butter, and I still have almost a full jar, a pint jar there. So that's a lot of tobacco. You could probably put 4 ounces in it, but you'd have to really press down in order to get it in there, if you choose to do so. The tobaccos in the blend are Burley, Perique, and Virginia. You can definitely taste the Perique. The Virginias are there too. In the taste, the Virginia, it's just got a little bit of sweetness in it. It's got some sweetness in it, and that's where definitely the Virginias are at. And then it has like a real tiny nutness to it, a nuttiness to it. It's almost like Planters dry roasted peanuts you buy in the jar that you overpay for at the grocery store. Them. It tastes like them, but it's not real strong. It's like very, very faint, and it's really at the end. And I don't even get it all the time. So that's where I am with that. Okay. Puts off great smoke. It's a light and airy smoke. It's not real thick or chewy smoke. I would have to say that it is very easy to pack. It's not overly damp, and it's not dry. It's just right. It's good. I mean, it's at a perfect packing. Mine was at a perfect packing moisture level, should I say. When you open up the tin, or the jar in my case, I get a lot of hay from that Virginia. A little bit of hay and like a sweetness to it is what I get from that. I don't get a whole lot off the tin note of the Haunted Bookshop. It really has a good burley taste to it. Like I said, it's got that nice nuttiness from a burley. It's got the sweet touch of a Virginia from the Virginia blend in here. Is it a good nicotine hit? I would say it's up there pretty good. I wouldn't say it's a knock you on your keister nicotine level, but it's definitely there. It's kind of like a nicotine-wise, it's almost like smoking a full-bodied cigar with a little kick to her. You know, there are some cigars, grant you, that are full-bodied, but not a lot of nicotine. This one's a full-bodied cigar with some nicotine. Definitely a good dose of nicotine to it. Let's see here. Would I recommend it? Would I recommend the blend? Absolutely. Cornell and Diehl, you have knocked it out of the park with this blend. Haunted House is exactly what everyone's been saying it is. I was afraid to pull the trigger on it, and my only regret is now that I didn't try it sooner. I want to thank Sasquatch Piper and the Great Matches 860 for encouraging me to try this blend. If you have not had Haunted Bookshop, please go to smokingpipes.com, click on the bulk button, go down to Cornell and Diehl, look up Haunted Bookshop. It's going to cost you about $5 or $6 for 2 ounces of the tobacco, and I promise you, you will have a lot of good smokes from it. I very highly recommend Cornell and Diehl's Haunted Bookshop, and nothing beats smoking something like that, an American-made tobacco in a great American-made pipe in Missouri Meerschaum's Devil Ants Cuddy. So until we can pack that pipe or smoke a good cigar, let all that you do be done out of love. Y'all take care and God bless.